Now welcome back to the channel, and in this video what we'll do is we will drive or we'll ride motorcycle between Aix-en-Provence to the Verdon. Verdon being a river, very famous in Provence area. So where we will be starting by driving by Cadarache. Cadarache being the, let's say, a very famous facility, a French facility, and here this is where basically all the French nuclear program has been developed. And not too far from here, on the right hand side, we will see ITER. ITER meaning the thermonuclear experimental reactor. It also means the way of the path in Latin. This is a big black building that we see on the right hand side, and actually this is the biggest or the largest experiment for nuclear fusion. There have been many attempts in the recent history, but here this is the largest. And in order to build this reactor, many countries, China, Europe, also the US, are all joining, and so Russia are also joining to make it the biggest fusion nuclear experiment. Let's see how this will go. I think it's still gonna need a couple of years, maybe a lot more, and also a few billions of dollars. So here, right after we leave Cadarache, then we go to Vinon-sur-Verdon, and this town is we'll go past it very quickly, and it is very famous for gliders also. So if you want to bring your gliders and have some experience there, you're quite welcome. Actually, this is from there you can go to the Alps, so it is the best doorway to the Alps. Here, right after Vinon, we go to Greoux les Bains. In French, les Bains means the bath, meaning that there is usually thermal water in the area, and this is where you can, in the old days, you could get there and take thermal water and make it a bath, and it's supposed to help your body recover or heal. Let's have a bit of history. The medieval period saw the rise of the Château des Templiers, 12th century's fortress that still overlooks the village today. Over time, Greoux-les-Bains evolved into a charming Provençal town. Its cobbled streets and remnants of old ramparts echoing centuries of history. The 19th century marked a renaissance for the spa, especially after Pauline Bonaparte, sister of Napoleon, famous guy in France, visited the Take the Water, sparking a wave of aristocratic and literary interest. Today, Greoux-les-Bains is renowned thermal destination, blending ancient wellness tradition with the timeless beauty of Provence. And this is while we'll drive through Greoux-les-Bains, and it really helps riding motorcycle when you have some traffic. But this town is basically very known for its spas. Sorry. It is also a gateway for other landscape like Valençol, which is very famous for the lavender fields. Something very famous. You can type it on any internet website. You will find Valençol as very well known. But now we've been through Greoux. Also, probably this town will need a dedicated vlog, as it has also small streets, very Provençal vibe, of course, but something different from Fayence and Mons, something that we've seen before. Now that we've left Greoux, we are riding through something. This part I really enjoy because it's small. Like, it looks like a small canyon. I like it a lot. Not too much car. Very easy to ride. Very easy to drive. And okay, this guy just says thanks. So always nice to see other motorcycle giving you the V-shape sign, meaning that okay, we both ride motorcycles. Just to let you know that this was shot during June, so weather was obviously great, but it's starting to get very hot. And while you ride motorcycle, it's very important to have the right equipment in order to ride safely, but also while driving with hot weather, something like most likely above 30 degrees. So once again, very important to ride safely. And this basically you have all this landscape right after driving through Greoux. Now, next town is called Allemagne en Provence. Actually, the name is a bit weird, but let's have this history background. So, tucked in the heart of the Alps, de Haute-Provence, Allemagne en Provence is a picturesque village whose name, meaning literally Germany in Provence, has sparked curiosity for centuries. Despite its name, the town has no direct ties to Germany. Instead, it is likely derived from the Almani, a Germanic tribe that once roamed the region during the waning days of the Roman Empire. The village history is deeply entwined with a powerful Castellan family who established their stronghold here in the 13th century after being exiled from the original fief. Yes. They constructed a fortified chateau, castle, which evolved over time into a blend of medieval dungeon, Renaissance manor, and Provençal farmhouse. The Château d'Allemagne-en-Provence, still standing today, became the stage for dramatic episodes, including a 16-day siege in 1586, when Jeanne de Grasse defended it against Catholic League force. After serving a summer camp post-World War II, it was eventually returned to private ownership and now welcomes visitors. Surrounded by lavender fields and the gentle flow of the Colostrol River, Allemagne-en-Provence offers a tranquil blend of history, legend, and Provençal charm. Yeah, we've rode through near the chateau, and here you start to see right after Allemagne-en-Provence some fields, though they are not lavenders, as you can see, something a bit different, but really pretty. Of course, not too far away you can also drive, or at least ride to Valençol for more lavender vibe. Okay, we are a bit far away from Allemagne-en-Provence, and we're getting very close to the Alps. And as you can see, the road starts to have some very sharp curves, which is always nice when you are riding motorcycle. But actually, this is something you really have to take care of, because there's from June time frame up until September, weather is hot, and most likely you've been riding your motorcycle for quite some time, and with the hot weather, you need to hydrate and you need to really take care. But once you've done that, actually the road is quite nice. Also, in June time frame is also okay, but the closer you get to July or August, you'll start to see a lot of traffic, especially camper vans, and you need to really make sure that you are hydrated, because the ride can take a lot longer. So now we're getting close to the next town, which is called Moustier Saintes Marie. Moustier Saintes Marie is very, very well known within the area, especially when you're getting close to the Verdon. Actually, it is also a gateway to Verdon River. This Moustier would require a vlog for itself, so probably something we will do in this channel later. But actually, we will drove through Moustier, so let's have some history background. So cradled between towering limestone cliffs at the gateway of the Verdon Gorge, Moustier Saintes Marie has been a sacred and strategic site since prehistoric time. Early humans sought shelter in its caves, and far back in the 30,000 BC, and by the 5th century, monks from Lyrin's abbey had established a monastery on the Travertine grottos, giving the village its name, derived from monasterium. Over the century, Moustier endured Moorish invasions, medieval fortifications over the rise of water-powered industry like tanning and paper-making. Its spiritual heart, the chapel of Notre-Dame de Beauvoir, perched high above the village, became a pilgrimage site as early as the 5th centuries, reinforcing the town's enduring religious significance. Moustier truly flourished in the 17th and 18th centuries, while the rise of its signature craft, faience, a delicate tin-glazed pottery that brought faience and prosperity, fame and prosperity. Though the history wound in the 19th century and it was revived in 1927 by Marcel Provence, and today the village still boasts several working ateliers. Craftsmanship. Perhaps his most iconic feature is a mysterious golden star suspended on a chain between two cliffs above the town, a symbol wrapped in legend said to have been hung by a knight returning from the Crusades. With its blend of myth, artistry, and natural grandeur, Moustier Saintes Marie remains one of France's most enchanting villages. And actually it is true. As you can see, also we're getting have the same vibe from Fayence, so very, very narrow streets. I can tell you, once again, this was shot in June, and it was a nightmare just to park there. So having motorcycle really help. But if you drove by with a car, be very patient. There is actually a huge parking lot. Once you've crossed Moustier, obviously you will have to walk a bit. But actually, this really makes sense. You don't have to really rush for the closest spot you see in Moustier, because most likely you won't find one. So be patient, cross the town, and look for this huge parking lot. And this town is very pretty. I can tell you, this would require a vlog. And now we are very close to the Verdon River. On the right hand side, you will see the Lac de Sainte-Croix. Sainte-Croix meaning Saint Cross. And here, really, there is a gateway for the Verdon. And it is as you can see, very very narrow path, and we'll see lots of camper vans, and once again you have to be very patient. But and also this road is very well known by other motorcyclists, because obviously lots of sharp curves and very nice vibe, and driving motorcycle is really is really nice. So here's the Lac de Sainte-Croix on the right hand side. Actually, which is something really nice you can do is you can rent, and it is actually cheap, you can rent electric boats, and you can fit probably 4, 6 or 8 people on those boats, and you can ride those boats for a reasonable amount for a few hours, and you can really chill there. And from this lake you can no, I'm not going to say sail. You can also use your boat to ride on the Verdon river, which is basically this little river you see between those two cliffs. This you see on the right hand side, and you can already see the white dots of all the boats there. Once again, June. Experience will be a bit different in July and August. And here you can see motorcycle is actually the best way to really enjoy Verdon River. Personally, I took this road on a motorcycle probably 30 years before with my uncle. Actually, he was also driving a Triumph motorcycle in those days. So making this road with my own motorcycle makes sense for me. And as you can see, you're very tempted to look at the scenery while driving, but honestly you have to really take care about the roads, because you see lots of, as you can see, other cars, other motorcycle, and you have to make sure that you're making your turn okay. Here I was not driving very fast, and actually this is the best way to enjoy and actually make sure that everything is safe. So lots of motorcycles and lots of cars. Just make sure that you're driving safely. Once again, best way to experience the Verdon River is to rent those small boats. There is multiple agencies who rent those boats on the Lac de Sainte-Croix. Just make sure you book your boats in advance, and honestly you will really enjoy this activity. So later on we will go through one last town, one last village, and we'll drive through something which is very dedicated for motorcyclists. Okay, something that I've experienced while making this video is you will see a lot of traffic and lots of cars and camper vans, and here you really have to be patient and not try to overpass those vehicles, because you will not have a very good sight or very good opinion on what's coming on the other side of the road. So you really have to be patient and wait for the right moments to pass those vehicles. most likely what is something you see a lot on the right hand side, there is stops when you can actually park there and take pictures, because honestly the scenery is great. And you can also on a few occasions you can also, there is also restaurants, and you can get something to eat there. And now this is the last town after Verdon, and the last town after the nice drive dedicated for motorcycle, and this is called La Palue sur Verdon. So no history for La Palue, because honestly this is a very, very small town, and I believe now that through this this video, I believe you already know what's Provençal vibes. Just to let you know that the next big town you will see after La Palue is called Castellane, and this town would require a vlog, something that I'm planning also in the future. Castellane is very pretty, and this I will need to take videos. And here also, you see on the left hand side is fuel pumps, and in those small roads there's not a lot of occasions to really refuel your motorcycle. The last one that was present was in Moustier. In Moustier, we see it on the video, some miles away. So just make sure that you refuel your motorcycle while you're driving those towns. Okay, you will see also lots of something which is very convenient is campsites. All those towns you will see campsites, and it is while my motorcycle is not made to carry a whole bunch of gears for camping, but if you do have some space, some capability, I believe this is the best way to really enjoy those roads. Is camping is usually easy to find, affordable also, and in those towns you'll be able to get some food. Here we are leaving the main road to get into something famous, which is called La Route des Crêtes. La Route des Crêtes is a town which is also leaving the main road from Moustier Saintes Marie to Castellane, and here it is mostly dedicated for motorcycle and also cars, but honestly sharp curves, and the view is amazing. And while I was shooting this video, I made lots of contact with all the motorcyclists. So as you can see, you can stop there and enjoy the view on the Verdon. Just make sure you're not driving on someone. But actually, yes, that day it was hot, but you will meet a lot of other motorcycle enthusiasts. Just make sure that you take your time for those sharp curves, and make sure that you're driving safely. So now we're getting to this amazing view, and the parking lot is quite nice, and as you can see, all the motorcyclists, and honestly you can relax a bit after all the drives you've had, and it is also a good time to rest, take pictures, and drink or eat something. And view is great. Now on this video, after we've done the La Route des Crêtes, I'm driving back to Moustier Saintes Marie. Here the road is a bit different, as we are descending towards the Verdon. It is always interesting to see the road from another point of view. just in those times, just make sure that you're getting tired after all those driving, and obviously the weather is getting hotter and hotter. Make sure you hydrate and take patience, because it is easy to have accidents. But honestly, this drive is really worth being patient, as you're seeing lots of areas where you can park. Obviously, riding motorcycle really helps with those traffic, and you will meet a lot of other enthusiasts from a motorcycle. We're getting close to the end of this video, and something that really helps is planning in advance, having these boat trips, also planning on hotels. It also helps if you can call campsites to see if they have rooms available, spaces for your tents. But this will make your staying easy. Now I will leave you with a view on the road and on the Verdon.